What's up, everybody? Welcome to Team Talk, where life's messy, so let's talk about it. I'm joined by my guest host,
Erin Jennings. Hi.
and today we will be talking about the social status. So our first topic in this episode is popularity. Erin will be reading the definition of popularity.
Popularity is the state of being widely liked, admired, or supported by many people.
So basically, to pick up on that, I think popularity is like when people really like you. Like, I wouldn't say too much is obsessed, even though it can be like that, but it's like when you're really likable and people really like you or admire you. So Erin, what do you think?
Popularity is when people have a lot of respect for you.
I agree. Like, popularity, it just means having like a great well-being most of the time. Like, some people can be popular for wrong reasons, but it can like lead to like increased confidence and social support and influence, because when you're popular, you know a lot of people know you. It can help, influence a lot of things. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
I think popularity, has a lot of effects on people too, so we'll get into that later. But popularity in like a lot of jobs and things like that drives influence, and it defines your public opinion. Like, people form opinions about you all the time, so I think it has a little bit of stuff to do with that. So Erin, what are your notes on popularity?
The concept of popularity often shifts from being based on looks and fashion to being based on traits like kindness, honesty, and loyalty.
I agree, because a lot of people are popular for their looks and their fashion sense, like their clothes or their hair. But I think popularity should come from the heart. Like, you shouldn't look up to anybody just because of how they look. I think you should look up to them because of how they act and how they carry themselves. Do you agree?
Yes, I do.
So to dive deeper into the social status, we're going to be talking about the social pyramid. And from the social pyramid, this one is from Google. So I wouldn't say this is how all schools go, but a lot of them, these are how people see people in ranks of popularity. First, we have the nerds, then we have the unpopular people, then we have the teacher's pets, then we have the student council, then we have the cheerleaders, then we have the jocks, and so on and so forth. So Erin, what do you think about that list? Do you think it should go?
No, I don't think that this is a good representation of popularity.
Me neither, because when you think about it, your popularity can come from anywhere. And I don't like the fact that the nerds are at the bottom of the list, because, me and you are in advanced classes, and I don't think that we're on the bottom of the popularity list. But also, just the list and the ranking, I think that most people associate popularity with sports and looks, and I don't think that should be it. I really think that popularity literally comes from the heart, and I'm gonna say that many times in this episode. It comes from the heart. It should come from how you act, not from how you look or how you dress. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Because when you think about it, would you really want your popularity to be based off of how smart you are? Like, a really smart person shouldn't be ranked at the bottom of the list, because you're smart, and that's a thing to be proud of. That's a thing to be confident of. You shouldn't be beat down for being smart. So Erin, you know how you're a cheerleader and you're on our Bates JAG team? Do you think that cheerleaders should be ranked higher than others?
No, I don't think that. I think it should be ranked about how nice of a person you are. As a cheerleader, I'm not the most popular person.
Yeah, I'm not agreeing that you're not the most popular person, but I agree about what you said about it should be how nice you are, not about what you do in sense of school and stuff. Because many people who do other sports like volleyball, track, basketball, anything, they could be popular too. And I don't think I don't even think it should be a rank on how popular you are. I think you should just find confidence within yourself and root for yourself. But I still think you should be liked, but I don't think that should influence how you act or stuff like that. So now me and Erin are gonna talk about why popularity doesn't matter.
Popularity often matters little because it is a social status rather than a measure of competence, quality, or true character.
Popularity rarely predicts success, and it often causes high stress, anxiety, and rarely translates into genuine, lasting friendships.
True value comes from authentic relationship, skills, and long-term efforts.
So to piggyback off what we said about, how it can not help with friendships, popularity can often focus on false friends. It often attracts people looking to benefit from your position on the social pyramid and your status, rather than trying to be your genuine friend who actually cares about you, which can lead to insecurity and feeling like an imposter. Okay, Erin, what do you have to say about why popularity doesn't matter?
Popularity requires constantly pleasing others to maintain status, often resulting in high stress, social anxiety, and a loss of personal identity.
I agree, because when you're really popular and you really want to continue to be well liked, and you have to please everybody, you have to make sure you stay, the way that everybody likes, and that can low-key, question your own identity and who you are and why you're even, trying to please others and keep this status. So this brings us to the end of our episode. I hope you'll continue to tune in, and just remember, this is Teen Talk, where life's messy, so let's talk about it. Bye.